Welcome back, everybody. I'm Les, Redneck in a Hat. Today I'm going to try to answer any questions you guys might have on the GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition. Stick around. Hey everybody, I had never had a GoPro before, didn't really know a bunch about them. I had a few friends that had them, kind of asked them some questions, but the GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition came out and I didn't know anybody that had that camera. I thought, well, if I'm going to get a GoPro, I might as well get the newest one. But what do I get for the newest one? You know, what's my money going to buy me? I had a lot of questions. Looked online, Googled it, and found a few of the questions, but I really had to dig for them. Basically, I wanted to be able to use this doing some of my YouTube videos, you know, helping out with that. You know, taking fishing, using underwater, you know, while you're doing the fishing. Anyway, some of my questions was about this little baby right here. It's the GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition. Like I said, it's the newest one they've got up until this video, but I got a list of questions right here that I had, and I'm going to try to answer them for you. But anyway, what does the metal frame look like? As you can see, this GoPro doesn't have the clear plastic case on it, and there's a reason why they didn't put the clear plastic case on this one. It's because they made this one better. This camera is waterproof itself. Now, if you're going to go scuba diving, they do make a clear plastic case for this. I think it's 33 meters if you're going to go deeper than that in the water. Probably because of the water pressure, it probably needs a little extra protection. But if you're just going to use this in the swimming pool, you know, on the jet ski, boat, fishing, bathtub, in the shower, if you make them kind of videos, you do not need the case on it. The camera is waterproof and it's dust proof. You're wanting to make some videos around dust and dirt in the garage, in the shop, in the barn, around horses or something. Great camera to have because it's sealed. You know, you're not going to get dust in there, have to be getting it cleaned out. So anyway, that's what the metal case is for. And the metal case is basically just a holder to you know, put it on different mounts. Like I said, it comes out real easy. You know, it's like a clamshell mount. Just opens up and the camera pushes out. Kind of fits in there snug so it doesn't rattle, and the camera itself is kind of rubberized around it, so it's easy to hold on to. It's kind of textured. You know, it's got little lines on it to help you hold it. Also, the lens on the front, you can see it's square. This will come, you can take this off and buy replacements. So if you drop it and break the lens, scratch the lens, you can take that off. You can go on Amazon, buy a new one. I don't remember how much they are. It might be around 20 bucks for the new square lens, and it comes with the whole square here. They do make screen protectors, you know, kind of like what you'd put on your phone, to put on the LCD screen on the back and on the screen on the front, which I've already put one on this one. I try to do that as soon as I get something that has a screen, just to help protect the screen. It helps keep it from breaking, getting scratched. And so like I say, the metal frame is just basically a holder to be able to mount it on different mounts. I'm not going to get into all the mounts today. Some of the mounts, and what I'm looking for is one, the gun mount, the gun barrel mount. Mounts on a gun barrel like a deer rifle, like a 30-06 bolt action. Just mounts on the side of the barrel, clamps, kind of a clamshell, clamps around it. And I believe the same mount will mount on a fishing pole, and to where the camera sticks out in front of the fishing pole. So as you cast, you know, it points out there wherever it hits in the water. They make a bow mount to go on a bow. I probably won't get one of those. I don't bow hunt. I don't have a bow. I'd like to have one, but I just don't have the time to practice and hunt with it. They make a pickaninny reel mount. I'm not for sure if it's a GoPro brand. I know Garmin makes one for their camera, but that would mount on a pickaninny reel. So if you got a quad reel on your AR and you want to mount a GoPro or something to the bottom of it, to the side or to the top, you can. Like I say, they've come up with about every mount you can think of. Magnetic mounts you can mount on the side of your fender on your car to get, you know, a wheel view of driving down the road or off-roading. What does the charger look like? The charger is a C-type plug. It's a newer style charger cord. Some of your newer phones have that now. Some of your newer tablets and computers are coming out with the C-type charger because it can charge a device a little faster, I think. But it's a real good charger. You can pick them up about anywhere, like Best Buy. I'm not sure if Walmart has it yet, but I do know you can buy the C-type charger cords, the extra ones, at Best Buy. On Amazon too. Can you plug a mic into this? Yes and no. You can't plug a mic directly into the camera. It doesn't have a mic plug on it. You have to get an adapter from GoPro. As far as I know, GoPro is the only one that makes it so far. I would say probably in the near future somebody will make an aftermarket one. GoPro's is about 50 bucks, I think. But it plugs into the C-type charger plug, and then your mic plugs into it. It's got a 3.5 millimeter plug on it, and it's got a little box on it and a short wire, and that's how you'd have to plug a microphone into it. Now you can charge it while you're using the mic because that box has a charger port on it, so you can run your charger to it, use the mic, charge it, and use it while you're, you know, videotaping. So yeah, you can charge this while using the camera. You can charge it by either plugging, you know, the charger cord into it. You can get one in battery packs like you use on your phone. I've got a couple of them that I use on my, you know, for my phones. That way you can put it on a tripod, hang the charger battery on your tripod, and charge it while you're videotaping. The batteries that come in these, you're probably going to get an hour to an hour and a half, maybe longer than that, depending on what your settings you got the camera set on for video. So it's good to have an extra battery, and you can buy a dual charger, and it's like a desktop charger that has a spot for 2 batteries, and it comes with an extra battery. So if you're going to get an extra battery, just buy that dual charger and you get a second battery with it. What are the different zooms like? I'm going to post coming up here. It's got 5 zooms, which is more than any of the other GoPros so far, like the 4, 3, and the 2, the Hero Plus. They don't have 5. They've got up to maybe 3, but this one has 5 zooms, and I'm going to put them up here right now so you can see what the different zooms are far away, and then I'm going to put I think a couple zooms up close, like sitting in a vehicle with it pointed at me. That would work pretty good for something up close, but that way you can see what the zooms are like, and they're right here. This is what you call narrow zoom. It's about as close as you can zoom in on something. This is what you call linear zoom. This is the medium zoom. This is zooming in a little closer. This is wide zoom, which is the next zoom, zooming in. Okay, this is super zoom, which is the farthest it will zoom out. This is the super view, which should be the zoomed out the farthest on this camera. I've got the camera sitting on the dash of my vehicle, so this is what it would look like and I'm probably about 2 foot, maybe a little over 2 foot from the camera. Okay, this is the medium zoom from about the same distance that we just did the super view, and it's about 2 foot away from me right now. This is the narrow zoom. This is zoomed in the closest that this camera will zoom in on, and again it's about the same distance, sitting on my dash, and this is what it looks like. How big of a memory card can you put in it? GoPro is letting you put 128 gig SD card in this thing, and it's the little SD card, the micro, I guess what they call it, but you can put 128 gig in here. And with this camera set on 1080 resolution, that gives you about 5.5 hours of video to put on that one card. That's about how much a 128 gig card would hold. Oh, can you charge while recording? Yeah, like I told you, that was one of the questions I had. Like I said, you can plug it into your charger cord if you're using it in the house, or if you're using it out in the woods or outside, just use the battery pack like you'd use on your phone. Just make sure you have a C-type charger cord with the USB plug, which it comes with one of them. It's just not very long, it's a short one. How good is the stabilization on this thing? I was really impressed with the stabilization on this camera. They went out of their way to make it the best. I doubt there's a camera under $1,000 that has better stabilization than this thing right here. Maybe under $2,000. I put this in my pickup on the dash and was going down a pretty rough street, and it looks like the camera is floating while the pickup is going up and down over bumps and bridges. I'm going to put them up right here just so you can check them out. Kind of rough through here. See how the stabilization worked on that. Rough here too. How good a video is this on 1080? 1080 is really good video. That's about the best my phone will take is 1080, and it's pretty good. This goes up to 4K. It does have 4K on it, and it has 2.7K, so you'd probably never use either one of them unless you was going to be playing it back on, you know, a high definition television that was 4K. Because if you don't, it's gonna dumb it down on whatever device you're playing it on. If you're playing it on a device that'll only do 720 or 1080, it's gonna dumb it down to that, so you're not gonna be getting 4K video playing it on a television that only does 1080. So and it probably takes up more memory to do 4K, and that means longer download time and editing, stuff like that. The other thing is what kind of mounts. Like I say, you can get this for a bow, fishing pole, gun, picnic rails, magnetic mounts. You can get the mounts that mount up here on top of your head, the chest mounts that mount, you know, here on your chest. You can get them, so if you want to take it swimming, you can get it to where it straps to your arm. There's all kinds of mounts. Like I say, get the tripod mount, put it on top of a tripod, selfie stick, about anything really. They've thought of it all. The other thing is loop. It's got loop video. Set this on the dash of your car, your pickup, motorcycle, put it on the handlebars, and it'll record a 5-second or a 5-minute loop. And when it gets to 5 minutes, it starts over again and just keeps looping. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Or you can do it up to 10 minutes. I think maybe 30 minutes to an hour loop. That way if you're driving and say you was in an accident, somebody run a stoplight and hit you, you've got you know, at least 5 minutes of loop of you right before that accident. You can bring it up, take it to court, use it, which is nice. If you're using it to hunt with and you had a battery charger, battery pack, just set it on loop. Your video is always running. You don't have to worry about turning the camera on. It's always running. As soon as you take your shot, get your big moment, shut the video off, and you've got a loop of at least 5 minutes of your shot, you know, or 10 minutes of your shot, or 30 minutes of your shot, and that way your camera's always running. It's got voice control. You can say GoPro start recording, GoPro stop recording, and it'll stop or start. GoPro capture picture, and it'll take a picture when you say that. So that's pretty cool. I probably would never use that, but it's got that, at least it's got that feature. You can get a remote for it. It's just like a little key fob remote. You can set your camera, you know, wherever, hit the remote to stop, start your recording. Like I say, this is the best GoPro that they have come out with yet. When they come out with the next GoPro, it's going to be hard to beat this one. I don't know what they're going to do to beat it, other than maybe make it smaller. I don't know. Like I said, I went ahead and got the GoPro 5 because, like I said, it's the best one they've got so far, and I don't see them outdoing themselves on the next one. I really don't. Not for a while. But anyway, I'm Redneck in a Hat, and I hope I answered some questions. So if you're planning on wanting to use one of these for your next hunt, your next YouTube video, I recommend them. So anyway, I'm Redneck in a Hat. We'll see you next time. If you ain't a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing a giveaway here pretty quick, probably in a couple of weeks. It's going to be a 100 subscriber video. Yeah, I'm just about there. Anyway, you guys ain't going to want to miss this. Plus, I've got something to unveil that I'm probably going to unveil on my 100 subscriber video. And you guys might want to pick you up one of these. I don't know. We'll see. I hope you guys will like it. But I'm going to kind of keep it in the vault for right now. You'll just have to keep watching my videos. Till next time, I'll see you. Welcome back, everybody. It's Redneck in a Hat. I'm Les, and I'm the redneck with the hat. But anyway, today I'm going to try to cover any questions you have. Take 653 on this video. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Redneck in a Hat. Take 53 and 500. Welcome back, everybody. Redneck in a Hat here, and today's video about the GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition. Hey everybody, welcome back. Redneck in a Hat here. Today I'm going to tell you about a GoPro.